Good afternoon everyone, so today it's a Renault Traffic Master, I think it is, 2015. So it's a 2.3 engine, as you can see, lovely and clean. What a difference that makes. So I'll show you. So the guy's complaint is the engine management light is on and the spanner light is on, and you got check emissions. It came up with fuel injection as well. So if we go to the codes, did a code scan. So in the engine we've got the inlet air flap position control circuit, damper valve control circuit code. The body system, we've got battery voltage too low, key not authorised, external temperature sensor circuit, window lower command circuit, brake pad warning light, instrument panel fuel sender circuit, battery voltage out of range, instrument panel general malfunction, then the switch protection unit, computer supply voltage out of range, left hand dip, right hand dipped, right hand side lights and dip beam request malfunction. And the OBD, what's actually bringing the light on is the throttle pedal position sensors switch A circuit. So I quite like that. Gives you all the codes, then it gives you the OBD codes. So a whole load of codes here. So as you can see, the fuel level is low, but that's not unusual when people bring their cars to garages. So that's not working. Let's see. That works. Don't know if the temperature works. Let's see if the windows worked. So the windows both work. That was one of the codes it was complaining about. There we go, that works. The other one was, we've got a brake command. I'll take the handbrake off. So we've not got any brake command thing on it, I would say. We need to get a bit of information on this. It also complained about the lights, I think. Let's try the lights. What are they going about? I don't think they're working. Let's go and check the lights. So they're working fine. That one's working fine. The side lights are working fine. We're waiting out. Got a side light at the top here working. It's not working up there. So what I think we'll do, I think we'll clear the codes out and see if it comes back to give us a sense of direction here. So put the ignition off. Let's go back into that. Continue. Let's do a code scan. So they come right back. So that's a hard fault. It clears the OBD code. So we need a bit of information on this. So what we'll do is we'll go home, guided component test. Let's see if it has it. Oh, it's fluent. I don't think it'd be that. No, it's not got that. Not got that. And not got that. Right, I'll get back to you when I find out a bit of information about these codes. Here's just a little thing before I go and find information. See the fuel level's working now after clearing the codes. So let's start it back up. And she's still working. So spanner light's still on. Is it? There you go, check injection system. Get some scan data. So if you remember, the OBD fault code was to do with the throttle pedal position sensor. So there's my 2 pins there, and if I do them, they're both responding okay, so can't see a problem with that. So we've got the air inlet flap absolute position, air in relative position, and then we've got this first offset damper valve. I don't know what that is, maybe nothing to do with that, but it's just because it came up a code damper. Let me see, I'll show you that. Here's the two codes we're attacking: inlet air flap position control circuit and damper valve control circuit. So I'm not actually seeing anything in there to show that they're actually moving. So even if I key the engine off, there's no any movement in these figures at all. If I put my pedal up and down, there we go, that's it maxed out. 2272 and 4555, and just do it slowly, no dropouts or anything like that. So I don't know, I think I'll have to have a, I never couldn't find any information in the Verus on this system. It's probably too new, so I'll go and have a look under the engine bay. So you can see now that I've got the air inlet flap absolute position working. So you can see it's at 39%, and if you rev the car, I take it 90%, it will be fully open. So, and then if I put, I'll just show you this and I'll show you what I've done. Put the key off, put it back on, then it goes to 90%. Start her back up. So I'll go to my codes. I've got a good pass. So I'll show you what it is. I came down here. Wait now. I've got a fancy new light. I'll put it on. Didn't make that much difference. It's too bright today. Aye. So I came down here and unplugged that. That's EGR valve. It's not that. So when I came along to this guy, he's got a bad connection. Just right there, George. Somebody's been at him, son, I think. And that's what I've done. So I think somebody's maybe broke the tab. And that's what I did my faults. So see, it's no clicking in. It's moving about. So there we go. It's a bad plug. So sorry, I didn't know if that worked the first time. So what I was saying to you was, it was this valve here. The tab is broken on the multi-plug plug, so that must regulate the airflow coming into the engine. They'll use that because it's a diesel. They'll use it for EGR, and when you go to stop the engine, that will shut, so it starves the engine of oxygen. So the guy's just going to sort this multi-plug himself, and that one there, as I was saying to you, that's the EGR valve. So that was fairly straightforward. Just to prove to you, it's got a clean bill of health. And the other thing there was, see the monitors, how quick they start to run. I mean, that was just, the code was cleared. I stopped it, started it, then stopped it again, and then run a scan again. So quick to run these new vehicles. Anyway, hope that helps someone out there. Cheers.